My, how I've changed.
Well, you see, the picture hasn't been taken yet. We haven't even started on the clever cut. And now, General, you will accompany me on the inspection of the new box.
No, not to Panama.
Panama's a long way off. We go some other time.
Nonsense, it's just down in the cellar.
The cellar?
We let him dig Panama in the cellar.
General Ruffles, as President of the United States, Commander-in-Chief of the Army Navy, and the man who gave this job. I demand you.
Now, Jonathan and his friend have to go back to their hotel.
General Goggles, inspect the canal.
All right, Mr. President, we go to Panama.
Follow me, General. It's down south, you know.
Bon voyage.
Aren't you going to wait for Jonathan?
I don't think we're going to.
Oh, well, good for you. Hello, Matt? Yeah, it's Rooney. We picked up that guy who was wanted in Indiana. And that was the description out for his accomplice. Yeah, it's down the desk. Read it to me. 5'6", 140 pounds, 54, brown eyes, talks with a German accent, and poses as a doctor. All right, thank you, Matt.
It's all right, Lieutenant. The doctor here has just completed the signatures.
Doctor! Doing Brooklyn a good service.
Mr. Doctor, you sign now as next of kin.
Were you leaving, Doctor?
You think they knew we were bringing Mr. Spinazzo along? That's hospitality.
Yes. Rather good joke on my aunts. They're living in a house with a dead body buried in the cellar.
How do we get him in?
Yes. We can't just walk him into the front door. Bring the car up between the house and the cemetery. Then when they found the bed, we'll bring Mr. Spinazzo in through the window.
Ben, just think. We got the bed tonight.
Easy, doctor. You're operating on me tomorrow, and this time you better be sober.
Johnny? But
You better be sober.
okay.
Well, Jonathan, your room is ready.
Then you think you go to bed. We're bringing the car up behind the house.
But the car's fine where it is until morning,
I don't want to leave it out in the streets. That might be against the law.
Oh, Abby, what are we going to do?
Push, and I stay here and pull, and together we get them down the path.
Fine. I'll take a look around outside. When I tap on the glass, you open the window.
Sounds like me, Johnny. I schlägt. Sing. Go. Oh. Excuse me, this is dead man.
Stop messing around.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's coming.
Where we were going?
The window seats.
One, two, three.
Miss Abby? Miss Martha? Miss Abby? Miss Martha? Ah, what is it? Is that you, Teddy? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Elaine Harper. I live next door.
Turn the lights, doctor.
Sleeping in there. I'm here to stay.
Oh, Mortimer, we're so glad you're staying.
Johnny, we sleep down here.
You bet your life you sleep down here.
You sleep on the sofa, and I sleep in the window seat.
The windows! Let's not argue about it. I'll sleep on the window seat. You guys can have upstairs. The window seats can have.
You know, Johnny, all this argument makes me sick of Mr. Spinoza.
Spinoza! Well now, Mortimer, it really isn't necessary to inconvenience you like this. We'll sleep down here.
Jonathan, your sudden consideration for me is very unconvincing.
I got the bags upstairs, yeah?
Boss, Doctor.
Well, we'll be back in a few minutes, then you can have our room.
You're wasting your time. Hope you know that.
Now, the president gives us a chance to leave. What more could you ask for?
You don't understand, Doctor. This goes back a good many years.
Now, Johnny, let's get going.
No, we're not going anywhere. We're staying right here tonight.
Who's a cop? Who's a kitchen? And Mr. Spinoza in the window?
We'll take Mr. Spinoza down to the bank and dump him there. And if anybody interferes, we'll kill him.
Now, Johnny.
You know when I make up my mind, Doctor.
Yeah, when you make up your mind, you lose your head.
Doctor!
We stick together. Someday we get stuck together. If we come back here, do we got to take these with us?
No, hide them. Hide them in the cellar. Move fast. Spinoza can come out the same way you came in.
Johnny, quick!
What?
You got that hole in the cellar?
Yes?
I got an ace in the hole. Come on, I'll show you.
Officer O'Hara in here and tell him what's in that window seat.
We're staying here.
All right. Oh, Officer O'Hara. Come in here, please.
If you tell Officer O'Hara what's in the window seat, I'll tell him what's down in the cellar.
The cellar?
There seems to be an elderly gentleman who seems to be very, very dead.
What were you doing in the cellar?
What's he doing in the cellar?
Now, what are you going to say to Officer O'Hara?
Hey, Mr. Brewster, the ants want to hear it too. Shall I get him in here and tell you the plot?
No, Officer O'Hara. You gotta go ring in.
No, get him in here and tell him the plot.
No. You have to go somewhere alone. We can't do that in front of all these people.
How about the back of my couch?
Yeah, fine. Back to my house.
Why
Go
don't
ring
you
in on the way.
two go down in the cellar?
That's all right with me. Is that the cellar?
No! We'll go to Kelly's. Now you go and I'll meet you there, okay?
All right, it only takes a couple minutes.
Ditch this guy. When I come back, I expect to find you guys gone. Wait for me.
Yes. We'll wait for him, Doctor.
We got them right where we want them. Boy, did he look guilty.
Take our bags up to our room, Doctor.
Something hot? Somebody heard somebody leave.
Just one room. I'm going to clean the kitchen. Dr. Einstein and I will have a fight to eat.
But you won't have any time, Jonathan. No, if you're still here when Mortimer gets back, he won't like it.
He like it. His dogs will like it.
Now, can you get us some food over there, Mrs. Spinoza, down in the cellar?
Oh, no, you won't.
Yes, we will.
How can you say such a thing? Our cellar is full, Jonathan.
Full of what?
There's 12 grains in our cellar.
12 grades?
That leaves very little room, and we're going to need it. Right, Martha?
12 grades? What's 12 grades doing here?
Well, the 12 grains are where we bury our gentlemen.
Your gentlemen?
Yes, we won't have any strangers buried in our cellar.
What, Mortimer's friend?
It's not Mortimer's friends, it's Mr. Hoskins. And Mr. Hoskins isn't a stranger.
Mr. Hoskins?
But Mr. Hoskins is a stranger.
No, Mr. Hoskins is not a stranger. Didn't you listen to me? Jonathan, just take your Mr. Spinoza out of here.
No. We're burying him right there with Mr. Hoskins.
Johnny, we've been chased all over the world. They stay right here, and they do just as good as you do.
What?
They got 12, you got 12.
I've got 13.
No, Chinese, well.
I've got 13. There's Mr. Spinozzo, the first one in London, 2 in Johannesburg, 1 in Melbourne, 1 in Sydney, 2 in Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix.
The filling station. 3 in Chicago and 1 in South Bend. That makes 13.
No, Chinese, the one in South Bend don't count. He died of pneumonia.
You would have got pneumonia if I hadn't shot him.
No, Chinese, don't count.
Well, he counts for me. I say 13.
No, Chinese, old ladies are just as good as you.
Oh, they are they? Well, that could be easily settled. All I need is one more. One more, you hear me? Just one more.
Well, here I am. Oh.
Next day.
No, tonight. Now.
But Chinese, I'm tired. I got to operate tomorrow.
You're operating on me tomorrow.
Okay, fine. But we're doing it the quick way, yeah? It's a quick twist. Like in London.
No. This calls for something special. Perhaps the Melbourne method.
Oh, no, not the Melbourne message. 2 hours! And when we were finished, the fellow in Melbourne was just as dead as the one in London.
They were fast in London. But in Melbourne, that was something to remember.
Remember? I wish I didn't.
Where are your tools, Doctor?
Won't do it.
Where are your tools?
I won't tell you.
Oh, yes, you hid them in the cellar.
No, you go now.
Doctor, I don't have anything against you. You seem like a nice fellow. So take my advice, get out of this house just as quickly as possible.
No trouble, yeah, go on.
Alright, don't say I didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, you go now.
Well, things are gonna start popping up around here any minute.
Listen, Chinese in a bad mood. But his license, things happen. Terrible things happen.
It does not worry me now.
Don't those plays teach you anything?
About what?
But at least the people in the plays act like they got sense. The more than you do.
Oh, you think so? You think people in plays act intelligently? I wish you had to sit through some of the plays I have to sit through. I mean, take the little opus I saw, for instance, tonight. There's a man, and he's supposed to be bright. He's in a house full of murders. And he's even been warned to get out of the house. But does he go? No, he stays right there. Now you tell me, Doctor, does that sound like a man who acts intelligently to you?
You're asking me?
He didn't even have enough sense to be frightened or to be on guard. For instance, the murderer asks him to sit down.
Won't you sit down?
Believe it or not, that one was in there too.
And what did he do?
He sat down. Now mind you, this man is supposed to be bright. There he is, sitting there waiting to be dressed up and gowned. Do you even know what they tie him up with?
What?
A curtain cord.
Well, why not? A good idea. Very convenient.
A little too convenient, if you ask me. I mean, when are the writers going to use some imagination? A curtain cord?
He didn't see him get it?
See him? He just sat there with his back in front of him. I mean, he didn't even turn around and look. And they say that the critics are killing the theater. It is the playwrights who are killing the theater. So there he is, the big dope, waiting to be dressed up and gowned.
Shut him up already! Shut him up! What's that? Hey, someone listen. Come I'm sorry. Tie him! What's your fingers, Tiny?
Now, if you don't mind, Mortimer, I'll be finishing the story. Mortimer, I've been gone for 20 years. Never in that moment were you out of my mind. In Melbourne, I dreamt of you. In San Francisco, a strange satisfaction that you were in the same country with me. Now, Doctor, get to work.
What's a quick way for me, please?
No, there's calls for something special. Besides, we're in front of a very dramatic critic. Now, the tools are ready for you, Doctor. Yes! Idiots! The quick one!
Man, you're going to go with blowing that horn!
I'm going up, so I'm taking the roll.
We probably never want to do that anymore.
Don't worry, officer, we're taking the big old weapon. Good night.
Hey! You stood me up! I waited for an hour at Kelly's for you! What happened to him?
He was explaining the play he saw.
Did this happen in the police article? This actually started after the second act of my play. Why my second act just before the... Now I'm ready to begin at the beginning. Alright, so it begins in the dressing room of Osborne. Only I ain't born yet. Now you gotta hear the clock. Alright, so my mother's in there dressing up, you see? When all of a sudden, a man with a black mustache walks in. He comes in, he turns to my mother and he says, Miss Latour, will you marry me? He doesn't know she's pregnant.
Aren't you going to wait for Jonathan?
I don't think we're going to.
Oh, well, good for you.
Hello, Matt? Yeah, it's Rooney. We picked up that guy who was wanted in Indiana. And that was a description of for his accomplice. Yeah, it's there on the desk. Read it to me. 5'6", 140 pounds, 54, brown eyes, talks with a German accent, and poses as a doctor. All right, thanks, Matt.
It's all right, Lieutenant. The doctor here has just completed the signatures.
Doctor! Doing Brooklyn a good service.